Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking to you about my 4th update on my project pan. Okay guys, I know. It's literally been like 7 or 8 months since I did a project pan update. And I kind of forgot. I've been using the products, but I kind of forgot. But I have finished a lot of other products, but I don't have them to show it to you guys because I like literally threw out everything yesterday and I realized that I needed it for today. Great. For my last project pan, I was working on about 8 products and I only have 4 to show you today. So that means I completely finished 4 other products. In my last project pan, I told you I finished the Born This Way foundation and the Naked Concealer by Decay. And I also told you that I was not putting a bronzer in the video anymore because I did not like the bronzer that I had. It was giving me acne. It was just not working well for me, so I just gave it away. But I do want to say that I actually did finish the Wet n Wild contour palette. You know, I had the bronzer side and the light side. I already finished the bronzer side long before the project pan, but I still had the lighter side to it. But I finished that completely. I was always putting it underneath my eyes, and by like January it was literally done. I was like, okay. I literally used the last bit and threw it right in. And I also finished the Benefit KaBrow pomade that I used for my eyebrows. By the end of it, the little brush that comes with it was like destroyed. I had to use another angled brush that I have in my collection. And I was like, oh no, that angled brush was like completely flat by the time I was finished with the KaBrow pomade. And I was like, okay, no. And hopefully you trust me that I actually did finish those products because I did. But I do have updates on my Hourglass powder. Oh my gosh. I've always used this for my powder all over my face. I use a different powder now for underneath my eyes, but I still use this every time I do my makeup for everywhere around my face. And in my last project pan, I'm not sure if I could put an overlay of how it looked before, but there was absolutely no pan. And now I literally only have the sides, and this is pan. I'm very proud of myself on this powder because I thought I was never going to hit pan on this, but I did. I hit pan in a lot of it, and sooner or later it's gonna be done and then I can use another powder. But this is a great powder. I would definitely repurchase it if I wasn't using this so much, but I think I'm going to be tired of it by the time I finish it. I'm so glad I bought this because it was able to give me a overall opinion on the Hourglass powders. I'm always looking at their Hourglass foundation sticks because I've heard so much on that and I want to try it so bad, but like I'm a poor college student. I literally have like $5 in my account. I'm literally using my credit card whenever I can, but I have to pay that credit card so I won't be in debt. It's like a whole process, you know. The next product I wanted to talk to you about is actually my Becca Opal highlighter. I don't think there was a lot of progress on this powder. I strayed away from highlighter for a while and I didn't want to use this because it was a little too dark for me, so I started using it as eyeshadow and only using it on the center of the face. Then I was like, why am I using highlighter? I don't want to glow to the gods anymore, even though I'm glowing to the gods today. But that was another makeup look. Probably you saw it before this, probably you're gonna see after this. I don't really know. I will definitely continue using this right now since it's summer and since it looks pretty on my face right now, even though I put kind of a lot on it, but you know, we don't need to talk about that. But I am glad to say that I will be keeping this in my project pan series because I really want to finish this because I want to see how it feels to finish a Becca highlighter because everybody talks about them, but I think they never finished them, so they don't really know. The next product I wanted to talk to you about is my Naked 2 palette. As you can tell, I put it in a Z palette, and it's always been in the Z palette since I started this project pan. If you don't remember, the last project pan I did not have any pan on this, and I have a slight pan on this. I hit it like a few months ago, but then I stopped using it because I stopped wearing makeup. But I'm still glad that I made that little progress. And this one still hasn't hit pan, even though you see that big dent in it. There is no pan left. Like, there is no pan ever in sight. But I will continue using this because I actually found my love for it again in the past week for makeup and for makeup tutorials, because I wasn't really in a groove for it in the last few months. But I'm back here. I'm back. Don't worry. Even though nobody watches me, but I am here for myself to do these makeup videos. But I think I'm going to be taking a different approach on this eyeshadow palette. I think for the lighter colors and that colors that could be lid shades, I will use them as lid shades. I think these three are going to be harder to put as lid shades, but I will definitely use the black and the brown to use as eyeliner or to use as something else if I wanted to, because I really want to actually finish this palette. Because when I finish this palette, I think I want to buy the Naked 1 palette. I bought the Naked 2 palette before I bought the Naked 1 palette because I was literally, how old was I? A 16-year-old, and I was not into all of the big makeup. And the last product I wanted to talk to you about is my grimy lipstick. You already know that it's grimy and grimy as heck. And this is the Estee Lauder cream lipstick in Pinkberry. I don't know how much I've used this since the last time I've talked to you guys about this project pan, but I did use it today on my lips, and I was actually glad that I used it on my lips because I rediscovered it again. I am going to keep it in my project pan just in case I want to put on a lipstick one day or do anything else one day, because I really want to finish this, because I never had an Estee Lauder lipstick, and this I got from a family member. I feel like it's a good lipstick, and I really hope that I will be able to finish these products that I'm showing you in the next few months, because I need the satisfaction. Since I started with 4 products and I want to add more, I think I'm going to put 4 more products into this project pan. The first product that I added to this project pan is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Ice Latte. I think you've seen this a lot in my recent and past makeup tutorials, but this is an icy color shade that I usually use as a highlight for the center of my face and the inner corners of my eyes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the Becca Opal highlighter on my cheeks, and I'm going to use this everywhere else. I've had this eyeshadow for a long time, and I feel like I have to use it up because I really like it, but I don't really want it in my makeup collection anymore. I want to use it up so that I wouldn't have to deal with single eyeshadows anymore, because this is my only single eyeshadow. And I really want to not have a collection with single eyeshadows, because I feel like single eyeshadows usually get ignored in makeup collections because we have palettes that have so many colors and so many makeup looks that we can do. And this is a pressed eyeshadow, so it's like really pigmented. I have other eyeshadows that look like this in other palettes, so I'm glad to be putting this in my project pan and using it and focusing on it in these next few months. The next product I wanted to talk to you about is my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I love this foundation. I think you can tell from my past beauty videos, but I want to branch out to other BB creams, other CC creams, other foundation sticks, other foundations as well. And I feel like if I have this in my collection, I will continue using it because it's so beautiful. If I use this up and I buy a new foundation, I will stray away from this, but I will always come back to it. This is actually like almost done because this is like really skinny, and I'll continue updating you every month or so I can tell you how I'm doing with this, and if I buy new foundations, I will definitely tell you. And the next product I'm going to be putting in my project pan is this Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. This I've had for such a long time. As you can see, there is like the label is off of it. I've been using it, but like not really. I don't know where I'm at because it was like literally laying down, so I'm somewhere. And for my last product, I'll be talking about the BareMinerals Invisible Light Powder. This BareMinerals palette is amazing. I really don't know what to do with this glowy shade, so that's why I'm not putting it in this project pan. But I am so interested in this matte shade on this side because it is like so silky and so smooth. And it's literally the best powder that I have used for my under eye. And I wanted to put this in my project pan because I am so in love with it. If I put any other under eye setting powder, I think I would go crazy. I thought well and hard about this, and I'm so glad to be putting in my project pan. So now we have 8 products in our project pan, and I promise you that I'll try to update you on it every month, even if I'm not making any significant progress. But I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the products that I choose for my project pan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give this a like if you liked project pans, or if you liked this video, or if you liked how I talk so much. I am sorry. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Weakness comes and goes.